Hello farmers and welcome back to Zielonka and the Premium Expansion in Farming Simulator 22. Last episode we went ahead and planted some parsnips in 2 fields, testing out a few things. I did get this field all planted with the parsnips. This one is ready to go. It's fully fertilized. It doesn't say any weeds or anything like that because I did plow the field. So that should be all set. This field over here, I did try, I went ahead and bought a fertilizer spreader. I came over here and just wanted to see if I could fertilize right after planting, and no, you can't. It doesn't add the second stage of fertilization at all, but that's good to know. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the Zeter. That's the way I want to pronounce it, probably wrong. The Zeter crystal. We need to go over to our carrot field. I went ahead and put narrow tires on this thing so we can get the second stage of fertilization down on the carrots. And then I got to go over to the red beet field. I need to go ahead and spray that for weeds because I activated weeds last episode. So we need to go ahead and spray those. It says that you can't see the weeds, but it says they're growing. So we need to go ahead and take care of them. I should mention that I am recording this episode right after the first one. So any comments or helpful hints that you gave, I have not seen those comments yet because that video is currently uploading. So let's go ahead and get this fertilization done rather quickly. Got narrow tires on here, so shouldn't take too long as well with this wide spreader that we have here. Actually, I could probably get the whole field if I just go right down the middle. It'd probably be best. I'm not going to be too concerned about it getting it all the way. Like I said, this is just going to be a short series on this map. Just getting used to the new crops, the new equipment, and how to do what we need to do. Let's see, how does that look now? If we look at the map here, field number 33, I'll get this little quarter here. 32 is ready to go. 53, that one had fertilization into it. So after we ridged it and planted it, we got our double stage of fertilization there. And this is the one that, yeah, I got to wait another day before I can go ahead and fertilize that. But that's fine. We back on up here and we'll get this little corner piece down here. Then we'll grab our weed sprayer and we'll take care of the weeds over in the, I almost said sugar beet field, the red beet field. And then we're going to go ahead and skip to the next month because not much more to do here. We're just waiting for pretty much harvest time. We got our production buildings down, and I know I said I wasn't going to do the piano production, but I may just go ahead and, I don't know if it's on the map or not. I really haven't been toured around the map or anything. If you want to see a map tour, I would suggest probably go and see Mr. CDP and checking out his map tours. His are always in depth and can explain mostly everything. But what we may do is I may spot in some planks because I don't want to make planks and all that. But I am kind of interested to see how the pianos, when they're fully made, I'm kind of interested to see exactly, does it come out as a full piano or is it like in a box? Is it a big box? It'd be kind of interesting to see that. So we may go ahead and get one of those going here today and get the production up and going before we advance next month. All right, let's grab this. It's not going to take us too long to take care of the weeds. So we do have our soup factory down, and we also have the, what's the other building called? The can building here. Preserved food. Okay. We got that factory down as well. And I do believe probably the red beets will be the first one that are ready for harvest. That's why I got our harvester over here along with our class tractor and a trailer. I think what I'm going to try to do, because we do have crop destruction on, and in case you missed it, we were looking at the harvester last episode. The harvester doesn't have a bin for grain, so yeah, you pretty much got to have a tractor, and you gotta collect the product as you're harvesting. So if you have crop destruction on, that can be kind of difficult if you got a worker going up and down the field and you're trying to follow in a tractor and trailer, because you're going to be riding in the crop as they turn around. Let me just go ahead and make sure, because it's been a while since I've done weeding without precision farming. There we go. Now it says no weeds here, but if I come over to here, It should come up. Weeds growing. Take out with the weeder. Yeah, so we just gotta go ahead and take care of the weeds. They're not showing yet, but if I were to sleep overnight, I'm sure they would be there. Let's go ahead and get the other side done. I like this little dry riverbed they got going on here. It's pretty interesting to have there. Let's go ahead and turn this on here. And like I said, I am doing some of this stuff just to see exactly how the crop reacts to everything. I'm not going to be too concerned if I miss little spots here and there. I mean, I'm just kind of testing out all the new stuff that's into the expansion. Let's go ahead and fold that up. And we'll go ahead and park this up. I also want to see when we harvest the crop, before I put it into the production building, I want to see if it will go into the silo. Kind of like sugar beet and potatoes, which do not go in standard silos. I'm wondering if this vegetables will. I would assume not, but until you give it a try, you just never know. Right, let's go ahead and put this right here. Alright, let me go see, looking at the map, see if I can find a piano production building. Let's go ahead and just get it off there. Let's see what we got here. Soup factory, that's ours. Preserved food, that's ours. There's a bakery on the map. Oh, there's a preserved food factory on the map. Well, okay, I put one down here. It's closer to home. But there is one there. There's a carpentry. This is a sawmill. Is there a piano factory somewhere? Okay, so the soup factory down here. Spinnery. Alright, so I do not see piano. So we'll have to put that down. Do I have room to put that down over here somewhere? Construction, productions. Let's see, where is the piano production? Soup. Spinnery. Okay, hang on a second here. So it's not a production building? Let me go to here and we'll scroll on down. Let's have a look here. Piano manufacturer. To offer the piano manufacturer. When there is no owner, it behaves like a normal selling station. If you are the owner, you can produce pianos and sell them for a profit. Okay, so this is like the yacht on Silver Run. Alright, so now I gotta find... It's actually a sell place that I can buy, apparently. Oh, look at that. I clicked right on it. Let's go over to here. Let me bring up the interactive zone markers. That would help us out. And 140,000 to buy the manufacturer. Yes, we will do that. Alright, and then... If I go into here now... Okay, so it's still like a sell point. So the only thing I would need to bring here are... Is it planks or long planks? Oh, it says planks right there on the screen if I could read. Let me go ahead and we'll spawn some planks in. Once again, I said we're just doing this kind of stuff just to test things out here. Let's see here. Let me find some planks. Wait, I almost went by here. Planks, there we go. You can kind of see in the background they're disappearing. Just spawning some planks in. I don't know how many I can take, so I'll just spawn a whole bunch in. So right now, we should have... Can I see them being made? Is that a thing? Open door. Okay, we can open door. Okay, we can hear pianos being played. So we got 12,000 liters of planks in here. Progress is at 0%. So we'll see how long it takes to create a piano. And exactly what do we get out of it? I mean, do we get like a full piano? Is it going to be like a piano disassembled in a box? Who knows? All right, let's go ahead and I'll turn off the interactive zone markers. So our fields are all set. We got piano production up and going. Let's go ahead. I don't know the map that well. Oh, here we go. There's our home. Let's go home and let's go ahead and sleep until 8 o'clock. So almost a full month here. Because I think it was what, like 9:30 in the morning. We're going to be waking up at 8 a.m. and we'll go check on the piano and see exactly how far they get in 1 month. All right, so now I got to find... No, that's the spinnery. Where was it here? That's the dairy. Where were we? Oh, there we were. All right. Okay, well, you can see the piano being built. So, looks like it's going to take about 4 months to complete a piano. How much do pianos go for? Be way down here at the bottom, I would think. Oh, it doesn't show us. So I think that was the same thing with the yacht and Silver Run, right? So we're not going to know until the piano was built. And let's see, it took so far only just a little over 1,000 liters of planks. So I should have enough in there to keep that progress up and going, which is fine. Let me go ahead and let's check on our fields. So, nope, not ready, not ready, not ready. Nothing's ready for harvest. That's fine because we do have a field to fertilize. So let's go ahead and get the field fertilized and we can move on to harvesting here very shortly. So what does the parsnip look like when it's in the first growth stage, you may ask? Well, it looks just like that. All right, I will just make 2 passes. That way I know we cover it all. I don't think I can get it all in 1 pass anyways. I'm actually a little excited about the new crop now, knowing that we can go ahead and feed it to pigs, which is kind of interesting because that's what we'll be doing on American Falls. So instead of doing sugar beet and such, I'll probably end up doing some of the new crop types. Like I said, I am recording this just as the premium expansion came out. And episode 1 just is currently uploading for me, which hopefully you saw yesterday. Hopefully that will be ready in time to go out. And yeah, I went on American Falls just to see if the crop is available on all maps. The only thing I saw in American Falls was the red beet currently. I need to go on to another map to see if all the crop is there, or yeah, I'm not too sure. The thing is with American Falls, it does have other crop that's not in the base game or any part of the game, like clover, alfalfa, flax. I think rye is another one, so it may be a crop conflict, possibly. So, I mean, there will be another update to American Falls map anyways, so hopefully NC Boy kind of solves the issue a little bit, which I'm pretty sure he will. But anyways, okay, so that field is now fertilized, and now we have nothing else to do in the month of September. Just again, I don't have seasonal crops on, so we can plant and harvest whenever they are ready. So field number 32 is red beet. Field number 33 is carrots. 52 and 53 are parsnips. And we just got to keep our eye on the piano. So, yeah, once again, I'm not worried about the chickens or anything. We're just here checking out all the new stuff. Let's go ahead and we'll sleep another month. There are a whole bunch of other pieces of equipment that we won't be using that got released with the expansion. But some of it doesn't have anything to do with the new crop types. I'll show you in just a second. I saw a couple of items. First off being like if I went to drills, seed drills right over here. If we scroll on down here, so premium expansion, you got this seed drill right here, a direct drill. It's a 6-meter wide, farm tech, or farm it. Sorry, farm it. Falcon 6 Pro. You got the Bednar seed tank and drill, which is a 9-meter. Is there any planters? Do they add any planters to... I don't see any planters from that. For plows... Yeah, I don't see any of that kind of stuff yet. But like I said, I just want to focus on the 3 crop types. Yes, 2 of our fields are ready, the beets and the carrots. We're going to start with the beets because we are over here. But let's go ahead and take a quick jump up to the pianos. Yep, almost halfway done. So it looks like 4 months to create a piano. And there it is. So we will see eventually how much a piano goes for. Since we can't see it in the sale page. And I think I'm on normal economy here. I'm just going to mention that because usually I play on hard economy. I think I left it on normal. So most people will be able to see what it goes for. Alright, so there is our harvester. Now what I'm going to do here is I got the follow me mod activated. And I got this set up to follow 6 meters to the right of the harvester. I think it's going to be pretty darn close where I need it to be. Oh, wait a minute. No, you need to... Okay, you need to be up further than that. 4 meters? Let's do 6 meters. There we go. 6 meters up, so that looks like everything's lined up. We'll have to adjust on that. Alright, so what do I need to learn on a harvester? Lower the head. Okay, I think I'm unfolded, so let's lower the head. We'll turn it on. Alright, so just like any other harvester. And we are harvesting some red beet. Is that going to work? Alright, not that well. Hang on a second. Let's readjust where we're at here. Let me bring this over to 4.5 meters to that side. Alright, we need to go up. Yeah, we got just this a little bit more. Let's go 10 meters up. There we go. It's all going in. Alright, I'll have to try to remember. I should write those settings down so I know in the future. So it's 10 meters up and 4.5 meters over. So this setup seems to be working okay so far. Although I am hitting the trailer. And that's as high as I can raise that. So maybe I want to maybe go over to 5 meters. Let's try that. Just keep getting it adjusted. I feel like a real farmer now, trying to get everything adjusted and set up just right. Now, if you don't have crop destruction on, this won't be a big issue. So now, the one problem you will have doing this setup, like right now I'm harvesting and looks like it's all going on the ground. So I'm losing crop here. And now it's going on into the trailer just fine, it looks like. So you can take out about 4 rows at a time with this harvester. And like I said, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. You know, give modders a little while, and they'll come out with some interesting other harvesters, I'm sure. But I do wonder if there are any vegetable harvesters out there that actually have a capacity on it so you can actually store some before you unload. Looking by the setup, you would probably need a longer harvester or a taller harvester in the back area to where the hopper could go. Oh yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Oh, did you get around? Perfect. Obviously, the Follow Me mod, yeah, it's going to help you out somewhat if you're a single player. And the reason why I'm in the harvester and not in the trailer and having the harvester on a worker is because they would just go up and down the field. So when they turn around, I would be in the crop all the time. So I guess what you could do if you really wanted to, I always like playing with crop destruction on. I guess you could turn crop destruction off while you're harvesting this type of a field. Because right now I'm losing a whole bunch of crop just going on the ground. I guess I could turn crop destruction off when I'm harvesting these type of fields. But I'm going to keep it on because I want to learn on how to do this. With crop destruction on. But a worker should not destroy crops. So if I were to like turn around and the Follow Me worker goes in the crop, I don't think they'll destroy the crop. So we'll do a test here. And the thing is, we're in some fields here that we don't have a whole lot of room on the sides. Yeah, so worker, as you can see, the worker is not destroying any crop. Yeah, I am going to make a mess out of this field. I'm just zigzagging everywhere at this point. But I am here just to test things out and show off some of the new equipment, the new crops and all that. So I realize not everyone's going to have the premium expansion. So I'm going to turn in the road, and that way my worker shouldn't have no problem. Let me go ahead and keep on loading there so we're all set. I said no problem, and then I made him run into a tree. Let's go help out our worker. Oh no, now traffic is going to be my way. Let's go ahead and let's turn off traffic here. I'll just have to remember to turn traffic back on when I'm on my other maps. Where do we turn off traffic? There we go. So get ourselves another worker. So I think that setting is, if you're going to use Follow Me and do it the way I'm doing, it looks like you want to put them on plus 10 meters, roughly, and about 5 meters offset to the side of the belt. So I'm kind of learning when I do this on American Falls. This kind of crop, I would probably want to do it in kind of like a rectangular kind of a field, and make sure I got room on both ends of the field. That way we can turn around and line up and get ourselves a worker all set up and not have to keep bothering on tight turns. Trying to see if I turn slow-ish. The thing is, I can't see, because I can't be in both pieces of equipment at the same time. I don't know if this is holding some of that crop, even though it shows that it's unloading. It's not going on the ground, is it? I don't think so. And you got the same issue, in case you're wondering, for the other equipment. Where's the vegetable technology? These harvesters here, they don't have any capacity either, right? Before I speak on this here. Yeah, they have... Oh, this one has a capacity right here, 5.5. So this will hold 5,500. This does not. So this one right here has a capacity. Is that the only one? So this one right here is the only one with a capacity that I could see. That is one kind of a system. But as you can see, though, it's only going to do one row at a time. Well, I think some people are going to like the new crop that it's in the game. But I think when it comes time to harvesting it, and this piece of equipment was not cheap. I don't know if you saw the price in case you missed it. Let's go. I know I'm going back into the sales page often. But it is $637,000. If you're wondering how much it is to lease it, $32,512, and it's going to be an additional $13,500 for every extra hour you go over. So it's not cheap equipment to buy outright. You're doing vegetables and such, so it's not going to pay that well as we saw. It's kind of like a sugar beet in a sense. But I guess if we get the production buildings, which we have, in the long run, and I mean the long run, you probably could make some cash on it. Alright, I'm going to keep on going around just for a little bit longer. Try to get myself a full grain trailer if I can. I may not harvest this field completely and neatly like a lot would. But as I keep saying, we're only kind of here to just try some things out, look at some things, see how things work. So I'm not too concerned about getting, I'm not here to try to make money or anything like that. I mean, I think I added $2 million when I started up the save game file, just so we can try everything on out. But I'll get a full trailer load, and then we'll see if we can stick into the silo, which I'm guessing not. Maybe I should look at silos before I bring it back to see if there are special silos for the vegetables. I'll have a quick look. And then we'll put some into each production building and get those productions up and going. And now this will be the red beet episode, I guess we'll call it. Well, got myself a full trailer and I wasn't paying attention, but I kept harvesting and the beet kept going up the belt. Also, I noticed the beet's not falling into the trailer because the trailer is full. So I do want to check on... Oh, I probably should get rid of the worker before the worker tries to follow me around. I just want to try crop destruction. I can't remember on root crop or maybe in vegetables. Is it just going to destroy the tops or does it get rid of the crop altogether? Wait, I do have crop destruction turned on, do I not? I gotta double check on that now. Crop destruction on. Okay, so we can't destroy the crop? Because, I mean, this is not narrow tires. Okay, that doesn't destroy the crop. Does... You know, I'll turn it around here. Now, if I drive the tractor, do I destroy the crop? So, crop destruction has no effect on... Well, at least red beets, it does not have any effect on it. So, I'm worrying about nothing on destroying the crop, I guess. Let me go ahead and turn that off. So the other thing is, does the field need to be plowed after harvesting vegetables? Yes, it does. So if we go into this map here, we'll probably see it. Yeah, the map's going to look kind of terrible. So, yeah, again, we're just testing. Come back over here. Yeah, so you can see where we harvested. It needs to be plowed. If I turn off fertilizer, you can see where I haven't harvested yet. The field did not need to be plowed. So you do need to plow after harvesting at least red beets. So the next thing I want to test is, let's come over to the silo. I went into the construction build to see if there were any new silos with the expansion, and there were none. So there's not like a special silo for carrots, parsnips, and red beet. But let's come over to the silo itself that's on the map and see if we can put them into the silo. You know, maybe red beet you can. It just doesn't seem like you should be able to. Of course, I approached the completely wrong way. I've been on the map for like about an hour and a half, and I don't know all the entryways to the farmyard yet. Yeah, there is no trigger for dumping this into the silo. All right, no problem. Let's come over to... I am kind of curious, so parsnips. If I go into parsnips, kind of destroy... Okay, wait a minute. There's crop destruction on the parsnips. Maybe once it's ready for harvest, you can't destroy it. Maybe that's the way they designed it. We'll find out. But I did destroy the parsnips. All right, we're going to put... let's see, I got 43,000 liters. Let's go ahead and put 20,000 liters in here. All right, good enough. Now we'll scoot on over to the other production building. I wonder if there's another red beet field on the map that's not ready for harvest, so I can drive into it just to see if it destroys the crop. Okay, we're going to dump that in. While it's being dumped in, let's go to our production buildings. And, of course, we want to activate this. And we're just going to leave it on storing. That is all good. Red beet soup. What is triple soup? Oh, triple soup. Okay, so that's a 3-to-1 ratio. Triple soup, that's interesting. That's also a 3-to-1 ratio. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just activate this for now. How much does triple soup sell for? 2,400. Of course, it's hard to tell because we don't hack. Oh, since we slipped a month now we're starting to get some ideas on some pricing here. It's one of those things like, is it worth making triple soup compared to just making individual soup? I don't know. But it's kind of interesting. Yeah, so I do want to test a couple of things. Let's see if there is another red beet field somewhere that's not ready for harvest. 42 and 45. Okay, they're both ready for harvest, so I can't really test out to see on crop destruction. Let's go over to, because our carrot field is ready for harvest. Let me drive in that a little bit and see if we destroy those crops. That'd be kind of interesting that they took away crop destruction in the harvest stage. Maybe they realized it would be kind of difficult for a single player to get the harvest done. Alright, so carrots. Alright, so I can't destroy carrots in the harvest stage either. I'm guessing they decided to take away crop destruction when the crop is ready for harvest just because there's no capacity on the harvester, and it makes it difficult for one player to get the harvest done. So, you know, you don't really have to use a follow me mod, I suppose. I could put the harvester on a worker and I could drive the grain cart, and when the worker turns around, I can drive in the crop and it's not going to bother it at all, which is good to know. That's really good to know. Actually, I need to park the Kloss tractor over here along with the grain trailer, because next time we will be in the carrot field harvesting the carrots. We'll see how that works out. Whoops, what am I doing here? I want to get back over to the harvester here. So, yes, what we have learned today is doesn't seem to be any crop destruction when the red beet and carrots are in the harvest stage. Parsnips, we drove in the crop when it's not ready for harvest, and we did destroy the crops. So be careful on that. After harvesting red beet, yes, the field does need to be plowed. And it didn't need to be plowed before that. So if you go into the field, as you can see, it doesn't say it needs to be plowed, but if you go over to the part that we harvested, it needs to be plowed. So if you got periodic plowing turned on, you will need to plow the fields. We got the canned goods going, and we got the soup production going. And of course, we are now also going on and, oops, wrong page. And we are making pianos. So what you can do, in case you were not around for the Silver Run series or saw someone else do it, what I would recommend doing is bringing over a lot of planks to this production building. Can we call it a production building? Because you can't buy it, which kind of sucks. Well, I mean, you can't construct one, in other words. What I would recommend is bring the planks over before you buy it, because you should get money for selling your planks here, and then wait about 3 months as you keep bringing planks here before a grand piano, or is it just a piano, is made by the building, because you got paid for the planks for dropping them off, and just before the piano is done being built by the building, and then you'll be able to sell the piano. So you got paid for the planks, and then you'll get the credit for the piano as well, if you want to do it that way. But it looks like it takes about 4 months for a I keep saying grand piano, for a piano to be sold, or I don't know how it's going to do. If you remember back in Silver Run with the yacht, it was right on the river or lake or whatever it was, and you got to release the yacht for a bon voyage, and that's when you got paid. So we'll see what happens here with the piano. But next time we're going to be at the carrots, and then the time after that, the parsnips, and then I don't know what else I can pretty much test here. But like I said, these type of crops I will be doing on American Falls. Right now, as the expansion has released just a couple hours ago, the only crop I saw on American Falls currently are the red beets, but that's more than enough for us to get going until the map gets updated at some point. And I have no idea where I'm going because I don't know the map well enough. Where the heck am I? Oh yeah, my farm is over this way. So anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Zielonka? No, it's not Zielonka. Is it? Is that the name of the map? Like I said, we'll be back here in Zielonka, not Zielonka, Zielonka. I can't remember that name for the life of me. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right back here in Zielonka. But until then, have a good one.